Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Woodbury, Minnesota. Thank you for joining me today, and this is going to be another quick video. I have samples to share with you and things to talk about. So we're not going to be making a card today, but I think that's pretty typical for my Friday videos. So thank you for joining me. So I'll share with you how this idea came to be. My team leader sent cards, and I don't know what card it was, but she said that because her, oh, that's dirty, her card had a knot made out of a ribbon, the post office made her pay extra postage. And I don't know, it was probably thicker ribbon than this real red stitched ribbon. And so that just got us to talking about ways we can put accents on our card that won't require extra shipping. So that's where my idea started with today. So to keep this more flat, I would have just taken, there is a little knot here, and I probably should have taken the knot out just to make it flatter, but I think this one would mail okay. The last several, or the last two freshly made sketches, last week and this week's, they're posted on Wednesdays, by the way, both had places for your sentiment with something behind it as part of the sketch. I made this for last week's sketch and forgot to post it, so I think I'll make another one this week and just add it to my blog post. But you can see in this case, I put ribbon behind my sentiment and my leaves. So there's an idea to keep your cards flat, just include a piece of ribbon. And here's another one, that same red ribbon I had in my first sample. I just put a piece of it behind there. When I'm adhering ribbon to a card front, I will use tear and tape to hold it on securely, and it makes it nice and straight. And I make it longer than my sentiment just so you can see it. This one is kind of fun because I have several layers, 2 layers behind my sentiment. This one is stamped. This is actually the same suite as it's the Stitched Season stamp set, and that's where the flowers and leaves stamp came from. In this case, I just put a piece of cardstock back here. We were brainstorming about this idea, and this cardstock piece could be embossed and add even more texture, but not a lot of depth to your card. And this was embossed with the sunflower, so it would have been kind of fun to use something different, maybe, I can't think right now, just a different embossing folder to add some more texture, but not real height and depth to a card. And get these out of the way. So here I have a couple ideas. So I layered a rectangle behind my sentiment, but I put my ribbon between the 2 layers. So I did add dimensionals back there, just one. So there's the purple is flat to the card, and then there's dimensionals between the white and the purple rectangle there. Oh my goodness. And then looking through kits, I found Stampin' Up! Does this quite often. So this was a paper pumpkin, obviously, from July 2024. And if you look closely, here they have a piece of probably Timid Tiger behind the sentiment, some green and some pink. So it just, there was just a little, piece. I think there was some, this may have been had a fun end on it. So that'd be a great way to use a punch or a die just to make some interesting angles on the ends of your pieces there. Another paper pumpkin, I don't know, hopefully you can see this. There's vellum behind our sentiment here. And I think that was the only one. This one, another paper pumpkin. This is from 2017. I keep all these just to be inspired. In this case, we had a piece of crinkled, oh, they told us here, sorry, crinkled seam binding. And we just laid a piece of it behind our sentiments on both cards. I think there were just the 2 cards here. So go ahead and add your ribbon and other things too, but just to highlight your sentiment is a fun thing, just a piece of ribbon or cardstock. And this is probably my most fun idea from this kit. I don't even know how old this is. Quite old. It's been gone a while. But I think you can see on this one here, I'll hold it up really close. This is actually a piece of glimmer paper. And it's just a narrow strip, so you would get a lot out of a 12 by 12 piece of glimmer paper, right? Or a great use for scraps. I meant to have one with designer series paper, but let me grab one of these again. Oh, here, like this one. Instead of ribbon, that could have easily have been a scrap of designer series paper in the colors from the paper there. So look at, in adding to your card, there's lots of ways that you can keep them nice and flat for mailing with ribbon, cardstock, designer series paper. Your cardstock could be stamped, it could be embossed, it could be both stamped and embossed. But there's lots of ideas there, and I hope you're inspired to try something new on your next card. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.